What is up, y'all? Something very, very important. PSA, me to you. Something that's very, very important. If you use a puck. Now, all of the pucks that are coming in through Hoyt have been reflowed a little bit better, or flowed a little bit better on the pointometer thing, which is the thing that controls the throttle. Yeah, these things can stop, like, they can get broken easily. If you've had your puck remote for a bit, you probably have the old one, and it probably needs a little bit of battle hardening. If not, you could have bad things happen. So, about a month ago, I fell coming down like a really, really steep ridge. I think I told you guys about it, on the off-road bro, right? And when I landed, the puck was in my hand, so it went down and it broke the pedometer, pointometer inside, which is this thing that tells with the positioning, and it went full throttle on me, and I had to pull the loop key, or I chose to pull the loop key, because shit was going everywhere and the tires were smoking and I was still stuck in bindings. So I blew the storm core, right? And then, later found out that that's what it was, is that one of the little legs on that thing broke loose. So what I did immediately was I switched out all the guts to a working remote. So I had a working remote. I put him in this shell. And I repaired the other remote. When I repaired the other remote, I not only soldered the broken foot prong or whatever, where it comes down and contacts at, I also reflowed the other three. And then I also used hot glue and glued all the way around it to battle harden it. That remote is I put in the clear batwing shell that I have, and I carry that as an emergency in my backpack. Do you see where the fuck I'm going with this? I'm using this Hoyt remote today on my way to work, and I'm coming to slow down at a really important part. And like, as I'm slowing down, sometimes I'll like tap the throttle a little bit, and it was crazy. Like, the board was kicking so incredibly hard. So I got it to a stop and I just tapped the throttle again. And I mean, it's like, so I don't know what's wrong. I switched through the modes, and even in like beginner mode, it's like kicking hard. So I turn off the remote, turn off the board, turn them both back on. It's still doing it. So I just hurry up and get the board over into a good safe place where I got a minute to see what's going on. And I realize that it's the guts in this that have not been battle hardened, and I'm almost sure that this is the problem. So fortunately for me, because I was still like a couple of miles away from work at this point, my new commute's like 8.5, 9 miles. And luckily for me, I have my emergency batwing in my backpack, which is awesome. I carry the batwing because it's got the recessed buttons on it, so I can have it in my backpack and it's not going to turn on like automatically. With this one, like, they're right here, so it gets bumped and turned on easily. So anyways, I'm pretty sure that the thing in this is broken, and we'll take it apart and solder it and fix it and everything and put it back together, and hopefully it'll work. So here's what it's doing. Let's turn the board on. All right, now I'm in the garage and I'm trying not to send it through the fucking door, but like, do you see that? I actually hit brakes and it's going forward, and I don't even think that it's because I'm hitting the brakes. What it is I think one of them feet in there broke loose, and if I just tap it this way a little bit towards you, am I wild? So it acted like insane today. So yeah, anyways, that's what's going on with this. Let's take it apart. So it's exactly as suspected. Took a good picture of this with the Pixel 6 Pro. Yeah, it was exactly as suspected. The pedometer, this side, this one little foot prong came loose. So that sucks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna solder it up with this. Just kidding. That's the one that I use for the big wires. I got a much smaller, nicer, or no, I have a much smaller soldering iron, and I'm gonna try to do this without fucking it up. I managed to do pretty decent on the other remote and not fuck it up, but we'll see. I mean, this shit's really tiny and hard to see, to be honest. So we're gonna give that a shot, and I'm gonna see if I can get something to sit this up here. Maybe at like this height or something, and we're gonna give it a go. Yeah, so this little box is actually gonna work. Got the music and the hum of the charger charging Street Bro. That feels solid now. I mean, we got a good connection there, and it ain't gonna wiggle loose. I feel really good about it. I'm gonna try to tap these three just a little bit and just put a little bit of solder on them. And then we're gonna take the hot glue gun and we're gonna battle harden by tacking down along the edges just to help secure this in place and keep it from coming loose ever again. I mean, I'll be honest. These are not like the best, cleanest looking solders in the world, but it's hard to fucking get in there. That shit's loose too. That screw's loose. It's always something. So I had to tighten that screw up, and we should be good to go here. So let's go ahead. Fucking dab of the hot glue there. And this shit that I'm using is, you know, I normally get regular craft glue, and I was on Amazon and I saw this, and this is Gorilla Glue hot glue. It stays tacky a tad longer than regular hot glue, so you have a little bit more setup time, but it's supposed to be stronger as well, was one of the selling points. It was on sale on Amazon, so I was just like, okay, we'll do it. All right, so we got our one spot here, and I want to just kind of get a little tack right here and then there, and I think that's good. Yeah, we're just all the fucking way around. Battle hardened. Am I right? Yeah. Function first, fucker. I tell you, that shit was fucking scary. The shit was fucking scary. Alright. So there's the finished product, really. I mean, it doesn't look super fucking gorgeous or whatever, but we resoldered our connector there that actually broke loose, that little foot. And we reflowed some more solder onto the other 3 feet. And then further battle hardened with Gorilla Glue brand hot glue. Now we'll put it back in the shell. But like, for real, I cannot stress how fucking scary it is to be on a board and have that component fail. And it could have been so much worse. Like when it loses that connection, it goes full throttle on that peg, on that leg. When that leg is not making any form of contact, the board goes full throttle. I was on the street, bro, on a morning commute when this happened. I mean, I can't tell you how scary it was. So anyways, let's put it back together and test. We're gonna try to put these back on. I've reused these. This is probably at least the 3rd time putting them back on this puck. I really need to just order some more from Hoyt, but every time I need to do this, I just don't have them, and I get it on, and then I end up just rocking out with it. So that really should be it. We should be able to get that board going and not have it fuck up now. So let's give it a go, shall we? Hopefully this is working. Nice. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, we're on the EL1, which doesn't have a reverse. So that must have been mode low. So that's the really wild thing, is like, yeah, the way that it was acting is just so different. Like it was going, like I said, when it was losing that connection, which is basically touching the throttle in any position, it was just going full throttle. Medium, high, okay. Nice. All right. So what it's not doing is it's not messing up like that. I mean, I can put all the side force on it now. Yeah, it goes forward when you press forward. So that's what's up. It's I don't know. I definitely, if you have the skill set for solder, I encourage you to check your puck out if you have one and just take a look at the solder connections. If you need to, reflow the feet and hot glue to battle harden. Yeah. After today, I will definitely check over. I think I might have one more puck around here somewhere that I need to take a look at, and I will not be riding with that puck until I've checked it out and most likely battle hardened it. So yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. That's how you battle harden a Hoyt Puck remote and why you want to do it. See you in the next video.